Hello! In today's video, I'm gonna be getting out of the country. I'm leaving India and I'm making my way back to Jacksonville. So my flight is in in a few hours, and I'm here in Mumbai driving. Okay, well, I gotta get out of here. We're gonna get some stuff done before we get to the airport. So first we're gonna go get some meat and cook some mutton. So let's do that now. Lost, and I am still currently lost on the road here in India, and I did old-fashioned stuff. I stopped on the side of the road and asked one of these rickshaw guys. I said, "Hey bro, this is where I'm trying to go, hook me up." Not gonna happen in the US, guys. Struggle with the parallel parking. I managed. I did it, guys. I stuck the car in the middle of something, and we're gonna go into the market, get some meat, some spices. Here, this is the butcher shop. All the meat. And this is how we get the mutton. ATM. ATM, and now I am in search of a liquor shop. Let's see. This is the market. Two wines. Ta-da! They sent me over to this side of the store, so it's a local liquor. This is the bar, liquor store. This is how we buy liquor in India, right at the roadside. Yep. We have got the liquor. It's a 1 liter bottle of rum. It's an Indian speciality, and honestly it's cheap rum here, but it's got that like special flavor, and I really want to add it to my bar in the US. At this bus stop, so 660 rupees, which is essentially $9, maybe 10. No, $9. $9 for a liter of rum. And it is good. It's really good. Just bought some lemons and garlic. This is a vegetable store in a market. Small little marketplace right by the side of the road. This is how we shop local. No Walmarts here. The loot, the suspicious looking black bag is the mutton, and then we've got the liquor in the brown bag, and garlic and lemon. Now to make it back to the car, finish the last of my packing, and then I will be able to get out of here and get on my international flight. India. Look at this. The lane ends here. This is the line. This guy is over the line. You on the wrong side, my dude. You on the wrong side, dude. Look at these guys. Oh, look. This dude is like straight up on the wrong side. Like no F's given. Like we don't care about traffic rules. We got this dude loading up his car on the side of the road. What the? Where this dude come from? There's another guy to my right. I'm on the line, my guy. There's no more line. What you doing? You on the wrong? What? There's another guy. What's going on? Where you going? Wait, dude, that's the wrong side of the road. What you doing? My man got no idea what's going on. This is India, guys. This is India. We've gotten everything put inside this little rickshaw. I've got 1 suitcase, 2 suitcases, my briefcase, and that's dinner. So I'm going to be grabbing dinner. I forgot my code at my house, didn't I? Yeah, I gotta go back and grab my code. It'll be alright. I'll grab it in the Uber on the way out. My uncle kicked me out of the house, saying go get your jacket now, instead of taking the Uber on the way back. So I'm gonna go get my jacket now. It's walking distance, so I'm just gonna walk it back. Walking back now to the house to get my jacket, and I will be right back here to cook some delicious mutton. Yummy, yummy. We shall be crossing the road. This is the road which we must be crossing, and let's see how we do it. We've got to wait for an opening or just kind of go for it. I think we're just gonna go for it. Traffic's clearing up a little. Let's go for it. Just walk through traffic, that's what we do. Go for it. We just walk through traffic. That's how you cross the road in India. You just walk, confidently walk. In the house. Got my jacket. It's hot as hell. This jacket. on. Alright, let's go. Cooker, which cooks things very fast. This is camera. And I have missed all the action, so there is no action left to show you all the mutton. We will only see the finished product because I was too busy getting my jacket. We're about to see the magic.
So this is the cooker. This is beef. This mutton is on demand of Mr. Kabir. So come to the, don't show me, come to the cooker.
Come to the cooker.
This is, how is it looking?
It's looking like I can't see it right now.
Wow.
Oh, dun, dun, dun. That looks delicious.
Okay, so now we have to check whether it's done
Okay.
or not.
How will we check
It is
that?
done.
It's done?
Not exactly, but it's done.
We'll keep it cooking for a little
Whatever
bit
I
longer.
wanted, it is there. Okay. Now the second step is Buno fry.
Bhuno fry.
Buno fry.
Bhuno fry.
Wi-Fi.
Roasted. Bhuno fry.
Buno fry.
Wi-Fi, Bhuno fry. Bhuno means roast. Next stage, we are adding some ghee. Ghee is essentially clarified butter. Very, very rich.
Or Indians, and especially North Indians, Punjabis, live with the ghee only.
They live with the ghee. He's not lying. They do live with the ghee. Wow, that is smelling so good. I wish that this camera had a smell sensor. I give it 3 years. Finished product. Delicious. And now, time for my flight. A quick shower, look nice and fresh so we can get a business class upgrade at the airport as well. You gotta look business if you want to get that business class upgrade. My stuff ready to go, and now we get out of here. Almost at the airport. All the fanciest hotels in town are right here by the airport. Called the Arogya Setu app, which is essentially an app to make sure that you are not COVID affected. Look at the lines there. Those are the huge lines at the airport all the way on that side. This lady right here got what's called a self-declaration form, and now I do not need to have the app, and I get to get in here quicker. 3 hours and 10 minutes to go for the flight. Mumbai airport, and we see the United right there, so let's go to the United counter and see if we can score first class. 10 minutes check-in process. You see that entire line back there. Took me about 10 minutes to get through that, and now I am heading over to the international departures. As you can see, international departures, and I got premier access, so I'm in seat 20K. It's not quite Polaris, but it's not economy, so we're good. No line here. Because, well, no one's crazy enough to travel international. Even though clearing security took me fairly long for security, like it took me about 10 minutes to go through. I had to take out almost everything. India makes you take out everything. If you have any wire in your pocket or in your bag, you're taking it out and putting it on the tray separately, like we do laptops in the US. Different that I have pre-check, but yeah, pre-check doesn't apply here. So got that done. Now I'm gonna go through immigration, and then we'll get out of here. Immigration 28, and that was immigration. 28 minutes in, and I am clear and free to buy all the alcohol in the world. I belong in business because I have been told by 2 people to go to the business lounge. So we're here at the business lounge, and no, I didn't buy any alcohol. National Airport, not doing so well. I ended up having to pay for lounge access because apparently my premier seat didn't get me the business class lounge. I don't get that for an $1,800 seat. I should get access to that lounge, whatever. Came here to the smoking lounge, and there's this notice. Now I know that the smoking lounge is open in the domestic terminal because I went there. They're telling me the international terminal is closed, but the domestic's open. Come on guys, we can do better than this. I am not so happy with my $1,800 seat that is not getting me anything right now. So let's try and find the priority pass lounge, and hopefully at least they have a seat in there, unlike the business class lounge. So let's do that now. So they redeemed themselves. So the guy came running after me when I came out of the restroom, and he was like, sir, you told me there was no space in the lounge. I got you something. And he opened up the first class section for me to be able to come here and sit in these beautiful comfy chairs by the window and have a beautiful view. Asked me what I would like for dinner, said he'd have the chef prepare something special for me. Told him I just had the most delicious mutton curry, so I'll be passing on dinner. But I did help myself to the bar and I got myself a delicious Indian single malt. So we've got about 2 hours, now about an hour and a half of sipping, get a little bit of work done, and then we'll be on the flight before we know it. Month here at the GVK lounge has gone above and beyond, got me this little plate, even offered to tear open this and put it on the plate. Super sweet guy. Said he'll check back in me about 15 minutes for a repeat on my drink as well. Super sweet. First class business lounge. I guess he felt guilty that I walked out without having a seat and having to pay for it. But yeah, lounge life, guys. US requirement, TSA requirement.
Kindly remove your foot here. Laptop, iPad, mobile phone, Kindle, must be out in your bag.
Pre-check requirement, 2 TSA requirements, so they got a whole other check-in. After we've already gone through security. Yeah. Do the second security check right here, which is only America does this, and happens regardless of where the flight is coming from. If it's going to America next, this check happens, even in like Amsterdam. Well, that is going down, and that's the flight. It's definitely a huge plane. Look at it. To put it in perspective, look at that other flight behind it. Look at all those other flights. It's huge. The premium cabin here. This is how it looks. Very premium. And that's the first class cabin here. Unfortunately, I did not get the first class this time, but we got the premium, so still pretty good.
If you're unable or uncomfortable, please ask a flight attendant.
From the gate,
If you must be back.
end of the runway. And you can see the entire runway from there with the blinking lights. That's the runway, the blinking lights. Look at it all the way down. And we turn and off we go. Bye bye India. Bye bye Mumbai. See you later. Chicken, salad, some white wine, and some bread. Right, and we've got about 9 hours left, and we just got a nice snack. Look at the snack. It's some kind of Indian sandwich. Snacks, biscuits, chocolate, coffee. Free I had complained about because, well, Indians don't know how to use a restroom. But the same Indians on their way to the US suddenly learned how to use a restroom. 9 hours into the flight and the restroom looks beautifully clean. Look. So, I guess Indians going to India just do what Indians do, right? Like, be freaking wild. And Indians going to America suddenly know how to behave themselves. This world is a crazy place, my friends. A crazy place. This is cool. Check this out. The tray table comes out with a little slide. Excellent. And arrived in New York Airport, heading into customs, and global entry will allow me to get through this in a matter of minutes. Ooh, is this room? How does one get access to that room? Newark Airport. And let's mobile passport control. Submit now. Little do they know, global entry is even better. That was literally a 1-minute process for immigration. I didn't even have to scan my passport. Literally did facial recognition, pulled up my flight, my passport details, everything. Didn't even have to scan my passport. America. Way out to street level right here, and it's been 22 minutes since I got up from my seat and started walking towards the gate. Systems are possible to make things very, very efficient. I wish India would do the same. I spent 3 hours there trying to get this like COVID testing and stuff done. Here, they verified the COVID test all the way in India. Wasn't even a thing when we reached America. It's cold in New York. I gotta get back to the airport, check it for my next flight, but just stepped out over here to show you guys how awesome it is. I hope you guys enjoyed this video on my international flight. I'm gonna go ahead and make my way back to Jacksonville. Make sure you guys come back tomorrow to see what kind of cool stuff I get into in Jacksonville. Hit that like button if you enjoyed it, subscribe down below as well, and we'll see you guys in the next one.